I just shook that up a little bit, and then I'm going to add it to the back of my hand here, just a little bit. Oops, I think that was a little bit too much. So anyways, just about that much. I start with a little and then you add more. You don't want to waste the stuff, right? So I don't have my beauty blender. And then over here, I'm just going to clean it up by just swiping it over. Sorry. Just swiping it over there. All right. And then I'll do the same for the other as well. I have a lot of scarring around my lower and upper lip. Just from like, I used to get a lot of like zits and acne around my lower area, and apparently it has to do with stress. That like, I'm never stressed out, so I don't even know, right? But anyways, I'm gonna need just to add a little bit more again. And then I'm gonna do the same over on this end here, where I'm just going to clean it up by just swiping over. Like these things, they do work. It's just that like you can only use them one time, really. I mean, I know that some people might use them more than once. Um, but for me, I find that you really can't, once they're done, they're done. um, but what, that's just how I feel. Again, I'm not a professional, so my advice is not going to be correct. And if it is correct, let me know, because I always like to be right. So we just want to blend that out there. So once I do that, I actually use two types of cover up. So I'll show you what I do afterwards. So now I'm going to add a little bit of a concealer underneath my eyes, and then of course the terrible areas. I sometimes contour, sometimes I don't. I really should if I was doing a smoky eye, but because I'm not really going anywhere fancy, I won't be doing that today. But I will be adding some bronzer to my T-zone and my cheeks there. All right. And then to the chin and the upper lip. I just go over the areas that I have a scar, like so my dark line, that Bertha pimple there. Why doesn't look like that on the mirror? Anyhow, so that is that for. So there is another unique product that I use, not all the time, but when I'm doing like a more of a smoky look, I do tend to use it. Now it is it's their, oh my god, this is like dirty. Oh no. Anyhow, I don't even want to show it to you guys because it has eyeliner things all over it. Um, Anyways, it's called Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation. Now, when you put it on, it's liquid, but it dries onto your face like powder. It is really, really nice, and it gives you a nice, soft, matte look. It is very nice. But anyhow, so looks like this. We're going to shake it, and then I'm going to add it to a flat end brush. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So I use this brush. This is also from the same drugstore place. It's doesn't have a number on it, but it looks like this. So we're just going to add about, I need to clean this one afterwards. We're just going to add about 5 drops on this, and then we're just going to rub it around our faces using the brush. So, okay, got that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you guys can YouTube Touch Mineral liquid foundation, and you will see what kind of coverage this gives you. Now, I find that if I have to use it alone, like if I use it alone, I use a lot more than just the 5. I'm usually like 5 times 5, like it's usually a lot. But when I'm using it on top of like my base that I've already created, I find that I use less, and it does the same type of coverage. So again, it is something that is a bit pricey. I think it was like $50 or $60. Again, that's Canadian, so I don't know how much they would. It is an American company. I don't believe that it's a Canadian makeup company. But anyhow, so it might be cheaper there, especially with the shipping and stuff like that. So sorry, I'm looking at the camera now. I'm looking at myself too to see if I got it all. It looks like I have a line, but when I'm looking in the mirror, I don't. So I'm not sure if it's just, but I'm gonna blend that out just in case. So there you are. I think it's just the shadow of my double chin. Anyhow, so that's it. So that's it for the face for now. And then I'm gonna add some Essence bronzing. This is a bit sheer looking, but when it goes on your face, it's actually matte. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that here. So just lightly over, and then I might add, I don't have my blush, so I won't add my blush, but sometimes I do just a little bit on the cheeks of, or the cheeks of the top of my cheeks, whatever you want to call it. Anyhow, so I'm going to use the matte lipstick, and to line my lips, I'm going to use the NYX Wonder Pencil. Now this can be used for a lot of things. It can be used as a corrector, like a concealing corrector, a pencil, and it also is kind of like like an invisible lip line, so that your lipstick doesn't bleed. So I like to use this when I'm using my when I'm doing my nude lipstick. So I can't talk, so sorry if you're like, oh, this shit's boring. You can fast forward if you want. Oh, shoot, sorry. And another way that I use this too is when I'm applying actual like lip liner, like colored lip liner. Sometimes what happens is I find that if you don't line your lips with, oh my god, this is gross. Sorry, I had a little bit of a dry thing there. Anyways, so if you're, I find that like you have to line your lips with concealer, because I find that sometimes like the liner is like, you can kind of see that it's like there was like these edges like that aren't really smooth. So I find that sometimes going around the lip liner with this on top and then kind of blending it in helps as well. All right, so that is what I do with that. And again, that's the correcting eyeliner. It comes in like light, medium, and dark. And then I'm going to use the Essence, again, Shoppers Drug Mart, the matte, and there's no color, it's just a number, so it's 01, and it's just a nude, and I'm just going to I usually like to add a moisturizer just before, because I don't want to, but I don't have it with me, so I'm just going to use this. All right, so that is what I do there. And then with just a little bit on my finger, this is something that you can buy at H&M, which is the store that's owned by Madonna. And I'm just gonna put just a little bit, because I'm just, you know, I do like the matte, but I find that just adding a little bit to the center of the bottom lip, it just adds, you know, makes your lips look a little fuller. So that is there. And then lastly, what I'm going to do is, where is it? Weird. Did it fall? Okay, well, where are they? Here it is. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of setting powder. Now the reason why I'm doing this lastly is because I put the bronzer on, so now I just want to be able to highlight underneath my eyes, and that's it, and then over my chin and a little bit on my nose, and I leave it there for a while. I do kind of cake it on at first, and then I leave it caked on for a few minutes, and then I brush it off. And I'll show you the product that I'm using. I just have it open right now, so it's kind of everywhere. And I use the same little brush there, and I just press it into the areas that I want to set in. It looks so nice. I look so beautiful. Anyways. All right. Okay. Oh, just a little bit more. So then you're done, and then you can go out for the day looking like this. But I don't want to look like this, so I'm just going to wait a few minutes. I'm just going to start putting some things away and organizing it. Again, just like a few seconds. The product that I use, see what I mean? Like, do you see what I mean? This is ridiculous. That's why I don't put my clothes on until after I'm done my makeup. And I don't do my hair until after I'm done my makeup, too. Some people think that's kind of retarded, but whatever. I do me, ladies. You can do you. Or gents. You know, gents could be watching this video, too. Actually, a lot of my makeup stuff I did learn from some of my friends who, you know, like do drag or whatever. But anyhow, Elf. It's the sheer, I think it's called. Yeah, sheer setting powder. It's number 83331. So this is what I use. I also do like to use. It's the FC Mineral Effects by Sally's, I believe, sells it, and yeah, it's Sally's, and I use the neutral or the illuminator. I was going to use the neutral, but I can't find it. I know I put it out, but it's somewhere in this area of mine, probably like on the floor. But anyhow, let me just wipe down my glasses. I do wear glasses. So like most of the time I don't do smoky eye because I can't see, and then I end up having to put my glasses on and I feel like it's hidden, you know, like then no one gets to really see the smoky eye. But oh well, sometimes I like to get fancy. Anyhow, so now it's like 50 minutes later. This is ridiculous. I hope it's not too boring, and like I am not going to be offended if you fast forward and whatever to get to the good stuff. So now that I'm done, I'm going to just brush it all off. And I'm going to add my mascara. I am going to curl my lashes. I don't use false lashes because I have a lot of lashes. I just need to curl them. Plus, really the truth is, I mean, I would use false lashes because I absolutely love them. And I think that it gives you that extra dramatic look. But the problem is I've been trying for bloody months, like practicing on how to apply these damn things, and I end up with like eyelashes up here and some down here, and I'm not good at it. And so I've accepted that, and I'm just never gonna use false lashes, and that's just that. So I'm gonna be old school and use my own lashes and just like cake on mascara and hope that, you know, it looks all right. But I would love, I mean, and I have YouTubed so many videos, and some of the, like, the videos are so helpful, don't get me wrong, but I swear to you, I just suck at it. Like, I really, really suck, and I don't know why, and I want to be good at it, but I suck. I suck at false lashes, and that's just the truth, like, period. So, anyhow, I do use the Butterfly, by Maybelline, I believe it is. Anyways, Butterfly Effect. This, I find, is like a really, really nice mascara. Like, I don't know. My opinion is it does make it look like I am wearing false lashes. There are some people that are like, oh my god, where'd you get your lashes from? And I'm like, I was born with it. But, oh no! Anyways, don't you freaking hate that? Like, you get your freaking makeup done, and then you end up with fucking mascara on your damn cheek. Sorry, I swore again. I'm probably gonna be reported. I hope not, though. So be nice to me. So anyhow, so I'm a blinker when I put mascara on. So I find that this like really does like great, you know, it does make it look like you are wearing false lashes. kind of gives you that like dramatic look too. But I wish I could. I mean, I think that if I did have false lashes on with my own lashes, I think that that would look like super sexy. But like I said, I just, you know, I can't. I just can't. And I've bought all kinds of gadgets to help me, like, you know, the starting kits and the with that like tweezer looking thing that has like the moon at the end, but moon shape end piece or whatever. But I swear, I don't know. And I'm usually really good with like watching YouTube and like learning from it, and like learning techniques and stuff like that, and being able to apply them by just watching. But for some reason, like, you know, these ladies, they make it seem so easy and it's so hard. But anyhow, I've given up because I've spent way too much money on lashes, and then they end up getting ruined because there's glue all over them. And you know, whatever. Sometimes if I'm really feeling fancy, I go like this. You know? And that's my secret. I don't know if it's anybody else's, but that's what I do. And then I just do a little bit on the bottom. My lashes on the bottom are super long, so I don't know. I don't like to make them look like there's like, you know, spiders on my face. So I just do a little bit, and then the ones that are like see, the ones that are a little bit too long, I just kind of wipe some of it off. Anyhow, so that's it. This is the look. This is the look. And I'm not really going anywhere, but I just thought I'd do a video to show you that I do have some skills, and it's not just natural and affordable things that I use. And so I'm just going to use some dry shampoo, but I am going to put my hair back up for the day, just because I'll be hanging out with my son, and he loves to pull hair. Like, he loves hair. He'll probably be like a hairdresser or something, but anyways, he just loves hair, and he laughs, and he thinks it's funny. So anyway, so I'll just now, so I can see myself. Oh, there. Everything did look okay. All right, so anyhow, thanks for watching. And I know that it's a super long video. We're going on an hour, like, geez. And I'm gonna try to see if, like, I don't have like a video editor, but I think I might. And I might try to see if I can do something about it, to try to like speed some of the areas up, especially the areas that I wasn't talking. But if there's anything else, like I said, I know how to, like, I'm not a professional, but I've taken courses, and I don't have my license or anything else, but I'm as close to a professional as unprofessional you can get. So if you do have any questions regarding any type of makeup routine or want to see me do something, I've done some makeup with bold lipstick, and you could use a bold lipstick with this look too, but I prefer to have, if I'm going to do a smoky eye, I prefer to have neutral on my lips so that people are more attracted to what is up here than what's here. So anyhow, so I'll do that, and I do work in the fashion industry, so I also do have a lot of fashionable clothing that I'd like to show. So if you have any questions or whatever, please ask. Thumbs up to the video, subscribe and share, and hopefully I'll be able to teach you a little bit more. Thanks for watching.